Hi, I'm Debra Crosby, your TED Talk trainer, and now the new transformed white-haired goddess of unconditional friendliness. Just 24 hours ago, I had blue hair, and I loved my blue hair, but I had a dream recently to have white hair, and I feel really like, I like this. Look, it's kind of powerful, and it's clean and clear at the same time. We'll see how that goes. Today is Thursday and it's TED Talk Tip Day. And today I want to talk about the use of fillers. You know what I'm talking about. Kind of like, you know what I mean, kind of like that. Those. When you use a filler, it lowers the integrity of the thing that you're about to say. So if you're introducing yourself or introducing someone else, and the first thing you're using is a filler, unfortunately, the people who are listening to you will perceive that person with less value, or what you have to say as less value. Now, if you're having a long dialogue or a long conversation, or you have a significant amount of time that you're presenting and you use a filler somewhere in the middle, okay, fine, you're human. That's great. No issues there. My challenge to you is if you do use lots of fillers in your language, my challenge to you this week is to start dropping them. How do you do that? You can call a friend up and say, hey, I'm going to watch how I use fillers. Let's have a conversation. Do you mind if I record this? Can I have your permission to record the conversation? Because I need to actually observe how many times I'm using fillers. Let's say at the end of the conversation, you've used 10 fillers. The next time you talk to the friend, see if you can drop that down to 8, and then so forth and so on until you have 0 fillers in your natural daily conversation. Where do fillers come from? Why do we do that? Most human beings, when they're uncomfortable and don't know the next thing they're about to say, they'll use a filler because they don't know what to do with that empty space. So they want to fill it with something. I'm going to suggest that instead of following that impulse to fill the empty space with a sound, just be quiet. If you are interested in your topic, people will find interest in your topic. So just wait a moment and be quiet. It's much more effective than using a bunch of fillers. I noticed that in Toastmasters, they actually count how many fillers you have, which is phenomenal because then you can start to observe the pattern. Leonardo da Vinci said, observation is a form of genius. The trick is to observe objectively, not to observe to beat yourself up or give yourself a hard time because that will actually embed the bad behavior. So observe objectively, and let's say you observe you have 20 fillers in your conversations in a 20-minute span. Great. Watch the impulse to fill that space and just be quiet instead. My challenge to you is this week, drop fillers from your conversations, your daily conversations. So when you're in that networking event, or you've been asked to be the guest speaker at your networking group, or you're submitting to be on the TED stage or another major stage, using fillers is not an option for you. All right, thank you. This is Debra Crosby, your TED Talk trainer, and now the blue-haired goddess of unconditional friendliness. Transform to white.